Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Monday morning motivation vlog. My name is Joann. I'm so happy that you clicked on this video and decided to join me today. We are going to get back to it. These videos I have been creating for about a year and a half, just really to help you get motivated to start your week off in the right way. We are just pretty much finishing our summer season and starting to get into fall. So I thought, I would change up a little bit today and talk not only about motivating ourselves to clean our homes or, just get things in order for a smooth, peaceful week ahead, but also maybe talk about how motivating ourselves to, do a little bit more self-care, maybe a little bit more creative, you know, exploring our creative side. And I'll get a little bit more into that later. But right now, let's start. My kitchen and my living room have been really neglected. I would say for the last week or so, we've had some sickness in the house and things going on, just really busy as we get to the end of the summer here and the start of the school year. So I thought today I'm just going to do really just try to reset it, not a deep cleaning of any kind, but just, cleaning off the counters, things like that, putting things away, straightening up the living room a little bit, just to give myself a little peace. And, when I see that, it just kind of makes me nuts. So let's get to it. And before we get to it, my friends, I would like to share more about today's sponsor. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the sponsor of today's video, which is Laura Geller Beauty. I'd like to thank Laura Geller Beauty for sponsoring this portion of the video, and I wanted to share one of her products that I really have been enjoying. It is the Laura Geller Blush-n-Brighten, and I got this in the pink buttercream, and I really love the color. Also, she has her own retractable brush that comes with it. And what I love about the brush is that you can, set it to how, if you want it to be maybe a little bit more intense, you can, raise it up a little bit so the brush fibers are closer together, or you can do it all the way down. But what I love about Laura Geller products is that her products are made to enhance your natural beauty and not hide it. And I think so many times women in our age, over 40, over 50, even over 60, are convinced that we need to be invincible. And I think that her products give you a way of creating your own natural beauty without hiding it. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my blush here. I'm going to put it on my thing, and I'm just going to apply it right to my cheeks. It is such a beautiful color. I love it. I love that it also makes it look a little highlighted without overdoing it. You're not going to see, your highlights from Mars, but it is just such a pretty color. And this Blush-n-Brighten comes in several different colors, so there's definitely a shade that you would love to have in your own collection. Really nice. I think that it just makes you look really naturally, naturally flushed in all the right places. So I think, this is definitely a keeper in my makeup collection. I've been using Laura Geller products for years and I absolutely adore them. So thank you again, Laura Geller, for sponsoring this portion of the video. I'll have all the information linked below for you. Okay, my friends, let's get this started. I've been wanting to just really clean down these counters, put everything away, take out stuff from the dishwasher, just really reset the area a little bit. Like I said earlier, it's not going to be a real deep cleaning. I think next week we are going to go ahead and start decorating for the fall, which I'm excited about, but I also decided to do things a little different this year. And I'll explain a little bit more as we go along today, and even in more detail next week when I share that video. I have been noticing lately there's been a little bit of a change in the way I like to see things. I guess I'm talking more about aesthetics and starting to realize that as I get older, the less clutter and things that I see on the counter, the more peaceful I feel. And I didn't always have that way of thinking. And I'm trying to figure out going forward what I want to do, like with countertops and things that we use in the kitchen on a daily basis. Now, my kitchen isn't really small, but it's not really large either. So, keeping out the toaster or the coffee maker, and especially the coffee maker, is really important. I just don't have the space to put things away and take things out. But I am thinking about this in terms of how I'm decorating for the holidays, the fall, Halloween, and even Christmas. So I'm working on that. And of course, I will share those kinds of, changes and updates with you as they, go along. But that's really what I've been thinking about lately. I don't know, maybe it's my age, or I don't know, just a change in the way I've been thinking. I've also been thinking about my decluttering series, and really, um, I know that I'm quite behind. And I think, I've shared enough times with you how I'm struggling with this. But I do plan on continuing it, even though it's not exactly what I had envisioned it to be when I started this process. I know that it's something that I have to continue to do, and, continue to share with you. And I'm going to be doing my next month's decluttering video is going to be coming up within the next 2 weeks. And, hopefully I'll be able to explain a little bit more about how I'm approaching it now that we are actually in month, 9, and I'm only on month 5 of actual decluttering. So, um, quite behind, as I said. When I started these Monday morning motivation vlogs, I was really thinking about just a way of motivating myself to get started on cleaning the house, or just, I should say, resetting it, and maybe cleaning specific areas each week. But I thought about, why does it have to be specifically cleaning motivation? Why can't it be maybe something a little bit more like self-care, maybe mental health awareness, or um, diving into our creativity or our creative side, if we have one, or finding out if we do have one. I know that out of all the goals that I set for myself this year, the creativity goal has been on fire, and I think that has helped me stay motivated in different ways. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that we don't always have to do Monday motivation to reset our homes. Why not use it as an opportunity to reset our minds and, have not only, a clean space to live in, or, a peaceful place, a home that is reset, but maybe just be able to move forward in the week with a clear and positive mindset. And I guess you're probably wondering where this is coming from. And honestly, I couldn't tell you. I think it's more about me realizing as an autism mom that it's not only my home that I have to reset. It's, also my mind. And, no 2 days are the same or alike with in an autism family. You have good days and you have hard days. And sometimes it's not the house that needs to be cleaned, but your head. And I hope that makes sense. And that's just really where I'm coming from. It feels so good to finally kind of reset this kitchen a little bit. It was quite a mess. I just had things on the counter that just didn't belong there. And, there was breadcrumbs on the other side, and that toaster needed to be cleaned out. But I'm happy that I was able to, get to this morning. Okay, I just wanted to go ahead and wipe down this refrigerator a little bit, and then we're going to go over into the living room and kind of reset that area as well. Okay, my friends, moving on to my living room, which is a total disaster right now. But it's okay. We're going to get this done. Definitely an area we have been neglecting here. After coming back from vacation, we had Michael at summer camp. Then my husband and my son Alex was at camp. And then they came home sick. So it's been not a priority for me to worry about cleaning this mess up. We still have a lot of things that need to be put away from the camp, and just really a little bit of tidying up in here. I also, there is something on this coffee table in the middle that I really need to kind of try to clean off with some polish. And that is it. I'm not even going to do any sweeping of the floors. At least I don't think so. I just really want to get this area just to look a little bit better for now. And I think everything looks so much better now. It's amazing if you just spend a little time just resetting everything. It just makes you feel so much better. If you've enjoyed this type of content and you'd like to see more, please don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my family here. And that is it for me today, my friends. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. I also want to thank again today's sponsor, which was Laura Geller Beauty. I will have all the information linked in the description below. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next week. Have a great day. If you'd like to watch more motivation videos, click this playlist here.